Good morning. Time to make the coffee. Today's flavor is chocolate raspberry, and I only have 3 left. Guys have been with me for a while. You know that's my favorite. So after those are gone, I'm going to have to search around for another chocolate raspberry. Now I do know, I think it's Green Mountain Coffee makes chocolate raspberry coffee, but it's not very strong tasting. So I'm going to try a couple different brands. I bought Maud's instant chocolate raspberry coffee online on Amazon, and that was pretty good. So I may try the K-Cups or see if they have any loose coffee, and maybe I'll give that a try, or a different kind. So today is going to be 63 degrees. Last night we had thunderstorms and it poured rain. It was like coming down in buckets. So today we're supposed to get more thunderstorms, but it is going to be warmer. And then I think we're going to have a day where it's going to be cold again, and then it'll be getting warmer again. So it's up and down. It's all over the place. But that's springtime. Spring here can be very, very damp and wet and rainy. So, showers bring the flowers. So I noticed the birds out there are extremely busy. So I imagine they're starting to build a nest because March is usually the time when I used to see birds building a nest on the wreath on my front door. So I don't put a wreath on my front door anymore because that was a mess. Not only that, I enjoyed seeing the baby birds because they were right outside the front door window, but I couldn't use my front door. So I just keep a wreath in between the screen door and the regular door. So I don't know yet what I'm doing today. Yesterday I stayed home, which was good. Today I have some cleanup to do from all my projects yesterday. But I really did get a lot done, and I'm glad. So now I can move on to something else. I'm going to have to start doing a little work on my bedroom before the fellas come and put my 2 windows in. I've got some cleaning up and organizing and purging to do. So let's try the coffee. Cheers. One thing I noticed about this coffee is it has a very strong raspberry smell to it. And I think your sense of smell has a lot to do with your sense of taste. Of course it does, we all know that, but I have nasal polyps, so my sense of smell is very low. People will say, well, do you smell that? It's like, no, I don't smell anything, which sometimes can be a plus. The world has a lot of smelly smells. So, but I finally went quite a while ago and had it checked out. It's like, why don't I have a sense of smell? And that's what they came up with. So at least it wasn't a tumor in the nose or anything like that. So I just used some nasal spray. That's what he prescribed. And it did help a little bit, but my sense of smell is still not primo. So, okay, I am going to go enjoy my coffee, and I will meet you at the budget book. Okay, back at the budget book. So yesterday I didn't spend any money. 3 days in a row, awesome. I've pretty much gathered everything that I need for now for my living room and dining room. And now I have to work on my bedroom a little bit, like I said. But I think I pretty much have everything I need for that. It's just a matter of taking things apart and putting the new things up. But I'm not going to do that until the windows are in. So I want to do some wallpapering there. I have some peel and stick wallpaper that I've had for a long time. And I want to change up the look of my bedroom. And then I'll live with that for a number of years. Who knows how long. As I get older, I'm not going to be able to change things up as much. So I'm trying to make it so that down the road, if things get too difficult, all I have to do is put away some tchotchkes and not have to redo the whole room. Anyway, that's my thought process. So putting things away in boxes or donating them or storing them, whatever I want to do, is not going to be that big a deal. And I think that's something that you can still do as you get older. The hard part is switching around the furniture and, getting new things if you need like a new chair or a new this or a new that. That's the hard part. So, and of course, keeping your closets and your cupboards in decent shape. Now, in the kitchen here, I have a couple of cupboards that I need to go through again that I've gathered too many things in, and I really need to streamline the process. But even decluttering isn't that hard. It's time consuming. But unless you're moving around big articles, it isn't really that difficult a process to do. And I like the fact that I have the donation people that pick up the donations right in the driveway. So I don't have to worry about most things about driving them anywhere. So that's very convenient. So anyway, I want to get all the house projects done before the weather turns nice, and I'll have to start working on my garage and the garden. The garden will come first because I need to clean up back there. After the winter, things get pretty messy. I've got still plants that were still good when the snow first came, and all those need to be pulled out and trimmed back. And then there's pots out there that I don't want to use anymore. So that'll take me a while. But I do have a lady that will come and help me. She's helped me a few times and very, very helpful. She gets a lot done. She's younger than I am, and of course I do pay her. And I think I'm going to call her again this spring and have her help me clean up the backyard. And the landscaping is good. I had the landscape guys come for that. So ticking projects off one at a time. Yesterday I got a lot done in the dining room and living room, so I'm happy about that. But today, going up and down the ladder is not very good for me. It really isn't. So, but that's okay. Today I'll have an easy day. I'll start looking through some more papers, maybe shredding some papers. And the March bills are already rolling in. Now, typically in a month, my bills, I'm talking about electric, gas, any association fees, taxes, cell phone, all the basic bills. Usually that comes to $1,500 a month. So that's something that I'm able to pay and still have a little money left over for other things. So, all right, well, I'm starting to think maybe March I should try doing a low spend month, since this was Fix It Up February month where I fixed up my house. So we'll see. We'll see how that process goes. All right. Well, here's a little tip for you. Now, I know most of you already know this, but what I'm doing now, because I don't like to chop up my vegetables like all the time, so I'm chopping these up ahead to put in stir fries and in salads, and I'm going to just store them in a mason jar in the refrigerator. Now, I'm not cutting up all my vegetables that I have. I'm just doing a few at a time for 2 or 3 days, because otherwise they spoil quicker if you cut them up. So I just have enough here for, I would say either 3 days of a salad. I'll add a little bit to some lettuce, or a couple of stir fries. So that's one thing that I'm doing to save money on food. Well, this is what I feel like doing today. It's just that kind of a day. Well, today is a day where I feel like doing absolutely nothing. But I know I won't feel good if I don't get this table cleaned off. I have a tablecloth that I want to put back on here. I changed it up when Christmas came around, so I need to get this cleaned up, even though I don't feel like it. But I can't sit around all day, so let's see how far I get. right, well, this room is all done. Got it all cleaned up, and it looks much, much better. So there we have it. I have to do something with these robotic floor cleaners. One of them doesn't work right, so I need to hook those up. I actually have 3 of them because I have so many baby gates. So one of those will clean this room. But I used to run it every day, but now I kind of stopped using it for whatever reason. So I got to hook that back up. So let me just show you around real quick. Those of you who have an aversion to dust catchers, avert your eyes, because I have got dust catchers. So, but that's why they make Swiffer dusters. And it only takes me about 15 minutes to clean this room. So here's some of my artwork. This is like an Italian resort, village, whatever you want to call it. And then this is a homestead. I need to hang this up, like right here. And this is actually my kombucha bar, but I don't have any kombucha right now, except for this, and that's kombucha vinegar. And Lizzie, of course, is chiming in. And then over here, I have Life with Dogs. Oh, there she goes again. Anyway, I think she hears me talking, and then she has to talk too. But this is actually a fireplace that I have mounted here. And I have, this burns the canisters, and it also burns indoor fuel in these things. But I just have fairy lights and things, but I have used this when the power's gone out. So that's just a fireplace I have mounted on the wall. Here's another piece of my artwork. And over here, I have my wine bar. So that's my wine bar. And then I showed you this. My wall, my window of plants. And I moved this plant over here. And that'll probably go outside when the weather warms up. So there we go. There's a quick little tour of my dining room. And I find it very calming in here and very cozy. Wow, really, really windy and cold now. The weather has definitely gone south. I hope my plastic bags don't blow away. They've been on there all winter. Oh, yuck. I sure am glad I don't have to go out and go potty in this mess. Ooh, come on, puppies. Come on, Chloe. Come on, girl. Oh, come on. Oh, it's so cold. Oh, that was not good. You guys want your treat? All right, let's go get it. All right, let's go get it. My goodness, it's so windy and cold out there. Oh, back to winter. I don't know if we have snow coming or what, but boy, it sure feels like it. Very, very cold. So I'm glad I got my dining room done today. Now, tomorrow I have to clean up the kitchen. Kitchen cleanup is always on the list of things to do. But the dining room will stay okay now for a while. So that's done. Another thing off my list. So Oh, today was just a very lazy day. I did clean up the dining room, but I spent a good part of the day. I took a nap, which was nice. And so now I'm going to have a cup of tea, and this is chamomile tea, just to warm up. Ooh, it's really penetrating cold today. It didn't start out that way. Started off warmer, and as the day's going on, it's getting colder and colder. So I think I'm going to try and do another no spend. Somewhere in my video archives, I have a whole series on doing no spends. That was, I think, a couple years ago. So I want to go back, and now that I have most of my things gathered, I think I want to go back and do some more no spend, build up some cash reserve, and maybe I'll share with you if you're interested in that. Let me know in the comments below the process. I have a whole list of buys and what not to buy, what I'm allowing myself on the list, but that's something that's specific to each person. So if you're interested in that, go check out the series that I did on that. Like I said, I think it was a couple years ago. I have so many videos on this channel, I can't even find anything. But all you have to do is go on the search bar and put in no spend, and it should come up. So then I have that series. I have 365 days of cooking videos where I was again doing no spend and saving money by cooking down my freezers. I did stock them up every now and then, but for the most part, I was trying to cook down at least the freezer at my mom's house. But that's when my freezer broke, and I didn't have enough room to put all my food. So since then, I don't stock my freezer as often because I'm still cooking down food. But I do restock the things that I enjoy eating. But, you know, sometimes you buy things and it's like, oh, it's okay, but you don't want to waste it. So those things I won't restock. So that's my plan anyway. And let me know if that's interesting to you or not. So as I was cleaning my dining room, I thought to myself, you know, everybody's always, oh, get rid of this and get rid of that and blah, blah, which I'm doing as well. But then a thought came to me, and I thought, you know, I'm enjoying the stuff that I have out now. Some people might think it's too much. Some people might think it's just right. It doesn't matter. What matters is what I think, if I have enough or too much. But the thought came into my mind that as long as my cupboards and closets and attic and garage, as long as they're neat and tidy and I don't have too much excess in the cubbies and closets and things like that, it would literally take me a day or two to go around my house with a box when I got to the point where I didn't want to take care of my stuff anymore, and just put it all in a box, call up my friends at the donation center, and have them pick it all up. So that kind of gave me a little peace of mind that there's really no rush to get rid of things that I still enjoy. Anyway, that's my thought process. But I do want to continue to purge what's excess in my closets and cupboards, and it's not my first rodeo. I keep going around with that. But that's what's actually mostly time consuming, is trying to organize things and fit them so that they fit and nothing doesn't have a home. So, all right, I'm going to get back to relaxing. It's what I did for most of the day, and I'm enjoying that immensely. So, that's all I have for you today, my friends. I want to wish you abundant blessings. I love you guys. Be good to yourself. Be good to others. God bless you, and I'll see you next time. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe, comment, and like. It helps my channel grow. Don't forget to share. Thanks for watching.